crazy for you now.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Saratu Syafiqah binti Ahmad Jaiz and my matric number 281309. Malaysia has aimed to become a developed country by 2020. Although the public applaud this ambition, there are several issues that must be addressed before Malaysia can join the rank of developed countries. Due to COVID-19 pandemic that was sweeping the world in the beginning of 2020, Malaysia's GDP has decreased in the fourth quarter as compared to the previous quarter. GDP is an important indicator of country economic performance. The main issue that we are going to focus on is the unemployment rate increase during the COVID-19 pandemic. We choose this issue because some people lost their job, some company has to be let off, and a lot of fresh graduates also do not have the opportunity to seek jobs. Since the MCO, people are advised to stay at home and work from home. Therefore, we propose a project to minimize the unemployment rate during the COVID-19 pandemic, which is virtual business. Unemployment, according to International Labour Organization (ILO), is someone without a job. There are a few different types of unemployment, which are frictional unemployment, structural unemployment, cyclical unemployment, and institutional unemployment. Based on the Department of Statistics Malaysia, the unemployment rate had increased in 2020 as compared to previous year, 2019. This issue occurred because of the spread of COVID-19 over the country and MCO. MCO restrictions are one of the problems why the unemployment rate increased. People must stay at home, and businesses that do not provide essential services like healthcare, banking, and finance must shut their businesses. When a business does not function for a long period, it must deal with a large number of losses and finally lay off employees in order to minimize losses. When the government introduced the MCO, it caused a lot of things. Many economic activities have to be postponed in order to follow the implementation of MCO. As a consequence, many individuals have been let off and lost their employment. This has indirectly resulted in a rise in unemployment in Malaysia. To ensure the community's welfare is not jeopardized, the government has taken preventive measures for those who are affected during the pandemic, which are penjalan. However, this initiative is limited to some quantities and unable to represent the entire deprivation faced by different segments of people. When a person loses a job during a pandemic, it will affect them because they lost their source of income, cannot provide the daily and basic needs to their family. These people are in need of survival throughout the pandemic. The provided aid should help them find new job opportunities during the pandemic in order to reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's all from me. We continue with the next presenter.
Our next slide will explain about objective. I, Anis Najiha, will explain our objective point, and
I am Wanu Nadira and I will elaborate the point of objective.
Our first objective is to guide unemployed people on how to be an independent worker.
According to the Datuk Seri Muhammad Uzir Mahirin, Chief Statistician Malaysia, said that the labour market remained in a challenging situation following by the rising number of COVID-19 cases. For sure, it was undoubtedly a tough one for job holders.
Our second objective is to help unemployed people to survive throughout this pandemic.
Through this pandemic, we have seen many companies fall to COVID-19. Therefore, our initiative has been created to help unemployed people to solve their problem.
And the third one is to give new opportunities to unemployed people.
This initiative also to help them who lost their job during this pandemic. As stated in data from the Department of Statistics Malaysia shows that year by year the number of unemployed people increase. Hi, my name is Wanu Nadira Pintuan Abdul Hisham. My matric number is 282101 and I will continue the slide with proposed solution. Our proposed solution is we want to encourage self-employment and entrepreneurship during this pandemic. This initiative called as virtual business that will give opportunity to unemployed people. As stated in our objective before, we want to help unemployed people to solve their problem and start their new business. This initiative also involves Chief Ministry of Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, and Johor. It also involves Chief Ministry of Communication and Multimedia, or as known as MCM.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Sarah Nisa binti Sazali. My number metric is 281168. So today I will be presenting about our proposed project. So the background of the project will be the project that we are proposing to solve the unemployment rate trend during pandemic COVID-19 is by organizing virtual business. It is an initiative where unemployed people are given opportunities to find their job or generate income. This initiative and solution will be targeted at locations which have a big impact during this pandemic. This initiative will ensure that unemployed people will survive during this pandemic despite the current economic situation. So the details of the initiative are as follows. Location will be, this initiative will be focused on 3 states in Malaysia, which are Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Johor. So according to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, Selangor is 32% with 6,138 people, and then Kuala Lumpur have 4,959 people, while Johor is 1,457 people who is unemployed. So the focus of the initiative in these 2 states will ensure that the initiative is being properly executed and no one will be left behind. So the target population will be this initiative will involve 12,545 populations of unemployed people in Malaysia. That is about 4% of the overall Malaysian employee. So based on LOE data showed that 61% of job losers were among workers aged 40 and under. Workers aged 31 to 40 years accounted for 32%, and workers under 30 years accounted for 29%. In December 18, 2020, it was reported that 4,722 persons were terminated from their job due to this pandemic. Table 1 shows about the population of unemployment in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Johor. So, based on the states, Selangor, the population of the unemployment is 6,128, Kuala Lumpur 4,959, in Johor 1,457, so the total will be 12,545.
My name is Anis Najiha binti Muhammad Rizal and my matrix number is 281898. So next is implementation of the project. This project will be implemented by offering a class or seminar for unemployed people on a regular basis for 6 months in accordance with the syllabus provided. Table 2 shows expenses of unemployment rate per month in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Johor in 2020. The initiative only be used at the selected area. This project implementation will be divided into 3 separate ways, which are the participant, the project organizer, and the monitoring. First, the participant. Every receiver chosen by the ministry in charge will have the opportunity to join the program. The program is only valid for the receiver who is unemployed for improving their economy. Aside from that, they will be given an unlimited gas data plan, study materials, and some merchandise upon registration. Second, the project organizer. The project organizers that conduct the seminars need to monitor every progress from the participants' weekly report. In the meantime, the project organizer also will receive some funds to run the program smoothly. And the third one is monitoring. To avoid any deception from happening, every participant need to update their business progress to the organizers every week. Our next slide is ministry in charge. The chief minister is the right person to be held accountable for this project. This is because when compared to the Ministry of Finance, MOF is the ministry responsible for government revenue and revenue earned. MOF plays the role of developing and arrange economic policy and providing Malaysia's federal budget. Thus, the chief minister was chosen so that the initiative that could be carried out more specially and comprehensively. Based on Perkeso Malaysia, we choose these 3 states, which are Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Johor, because these states have among the highest record unemployment rates in Malaysia. The population of unemployment in Selangor is 6,128, Meanwhile, in Kuala Lumpur, it is 4,959 and in Johor, it is 1,457. Total population of these three states is 12,545 according to the data we refer to per CASO. The initiative we raised in this project was to help the unemployed people in the selected areas.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuriza Sajida binti Muhammad Riz. My matrix number is 282074 and today I will be presenting about our suggested budget and expected outcome. For our suggested budget, since we are conducting a seminar-based project and the project will be running for 6 months, we are suggesting that the fund for this project will be allocated semi-annually. The budget we are suggesting is shown in the table presented. As shown here in the table, we have particulars like mentor wages, virtual meetings platform, study materials, marketing, merchandises, and unlimited YES data plan. As you can see, there are some particulars that are multiplied with 6. This indicates 6 months since we will be paying those particulars monthly. Meanwhile, the particulars which did not multiply by 6, like marketing and merchandise, is being paid one-off. The special case you can see for the particular unlimited YES data plan is that the budget is 80 times 30 times 6. 80 ringgit is for the price of the data, meanwhile 30 is for the number of the participant per batch. Everyone will be receiving the data plan for internet access for 6 months since our project is conducted online. You might be wondering what will our participant be receiving if they join our project. There are few benefits that the participant will receive, including an unlimited YES data plan, like I've mentioned before, study materials such as e-books and merchandises such as notebook, pen drive, and e-certificate. There are few expected outcomes that we hope our participant will gain after joining our project. Firstly, we are hoping that the unemployment rate in the states involved will decrease during the pandemic. Since we are encouraging unemployed people to self-employed and dive into entrepreneurship, we can expect that the new business owners will build a new team and hire other unemployed people. Besides that, we hope that the unemployed people will be able to increase their income during the pandemic. With this initiative, we hope that the unemployed people, which is our participant, will be able to get back on their feet and bring food to their family as their income will be more stable. Last but not least, we hope that we really make good use of the IR 4.0 and keep up with the latest technologies. Since we are conducting our project 100% virtual, we are more focused on business going digital. So we are hoping that our participant will learn more about social media and e-commerce platform. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hi, it's me again, Wana Nadira, and I will conclude our project. In conclusion, the unemployment issue in Malaysia should be taken seriously. That's why we suggest a project that could give opportunity to unemployed people called as virtual business. Through this project, we hope that we could help more unemployed people out there to solve their problem and generate their income. Lastly, we also hope that no one will left behind as everyone deserves to survive during this pandemic.
That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.